school building watches us, our footsteps, our arguments, and our attitude. And it quietly asks one question: when will you finally change? A very warm and pleasant good morning to each one of you gathered here. I'm Saraswati, and today I and my classmates are standing here to present a morning assembly on the theme, The Change Starts From Us. Today's assembly turns the spotlight on something we often ignore: how easily we blame others and how rarely we look at ourselves. Every day the school building watches us and asks only one question: when will you finally change? We expect respect, cleanliness, kindness and discipline. But look at how we behave when no one's watching. One careless choice, one rude comment, one selfish act, and then we wonder why the environment feels messed up. Today's theme, The Change Starts From Us, isn't just a slogan. It's a warning, a reminder that nothing around us will change until we do. So as this assembly begins, keep your eyes open. Notice the small things you do every single day. Because the truth is simple: if we don't change our behavior, our school, our society, and our environment will never be able to change its atmosphere. So let's start this assembly with one powerful reminder: change starts from us, or it doesn't start at all.
Every morning is a new beginning, a new chance to make yourself a better version. Our mindset influences our actions, even our success. For example, think about a mirror. When we stand in front of it and smile, the reflection smiles back. But if we frown, it returns a frown only. Likewise only, our thought, our mindset influences our action. So, to start our day with positivity and energy, here I invite Swastik to present the thought of the day.
Good morning, respected principal, honorable teachers, and my dear brothers and sisters. Today, we want to talk about something that is simple and truly life-changing. It is something everyone talks about, everyone wishes for, but only a few actually begin, and that is change. We all want a cleaner school, a kinder environment, and a better world. But before expecting things to change around us, we must first look within ourselves.
Oh, that's right. Most of the time we say someone should do this, someone should improve that, but we forget that we are also a part of that someone. Every big change in history begins with that one person who decided to act instead of complaints.
Change is a seed inside our heart, waiting for the courage to help it start. The world transforms when action rises, and every change becomes when we become wise.
Change, a word we hear every day, but we forget one important truth: that it does not take place outside the world. It starts from inside the person.
Yes, if we want a clean school, we must clean it first. If we want respect, we must give respect first. If we want a disciplined school, we must follow discipline first. And if we want a kinder society, we must be kind first.
Change does not require a crowd. It only requires one person who is brave enough to begin. One person who is brave enough to say, I will do what is right even when no one is watching.
And when one person changes, others get inspired. Change spreads like light from one small sparkle to many flames.
So let us take the first step. No matter how small it is.
Because the power to change the world starts from the power to change ourselves. And that is why real change starts from us. Thank you. Now is the time for a very special part of the assembly, the storytelling session. Stories are the magical way of touching our hearts and opening our minds. And today we have a wonderful storyteller with us who is going to take us on an unforgettable journey. So please welcome Aditi with us to share a beautiful story.
Every morning, the town of Rivervale walked to the same side. Wrappers scattered across the park, plastic bottles popping in the river, and everyone complaining about how dirty it had become. Someone should fix this, people said, though no one ever did, except Mia. One Saturday, she put on her gloves, grabbed a trash bag, and headed to the riverbank. She didn't wait for a big plan, a big group, or a big announcement. She simply began. At first, people stared, some shook their heads, a few whispered, "What difference can one make?" But Mia kept going, humming as she cleaned, and slowly something unexpected happened. An elderly man approached Mia with his own trash bag. Mind if I join? He asked. Then a pair of kids followed, then a jogger, then a shop owner who bought extra gloves. By the noon, the riverbank looked like a mirror of blue sky instead of a trash pit. After a month, the Rivervale had a weekly cleanup crew, recycling bins on every corner, and a new habit of caring. By this, Rivervale people learned something new that day, that change starts from us. Thank you.
Change doesn't arise from somewhere outside. It grows from the choices we make every single day. When we want the world to be more honest, more disciplined, more kinder, or even more hopeful, the journey begins with ourselves. The world transforms when ordinary people
can choose extraordinary determination. And this truth simply appears in small things, such as waking up a bit earlier to improve ourselves, choosing patience when frustration feels right, or even helping others when no one is watching. The truth is that when we wait for others to take the change, we feel stuck. But leading by example sets everything in motion. Whether it's choosing kindness over anger, efforts over excuses, or growth over comfort, each decision we take becomes a part of the change that spreads beyond us. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, be the change you wish to see in this world. His words motivate us that every meaningful transformation, whether how big it is or how small it is, begins with a one single individual. Instead of waiting for others to take the lead, you can become the example to inspire others. In the end, every meaningful transformation starts with all action, all character, all attitude, and all willingness to take the first step. That makes us the starting point for the change we dream to see in this world. Thank you.
We all grow, we all learn, but behind every successful story there is someone who taught us, encouraged us and believed in us. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam once said, teaching is a very noble profession that shapes the character and future of an individual. So today through our assembly, we want to remind you that teaching does not happen only in the classroom, but it happens when you observe, when we question, and when we try to change a little more every day. So let's welcome Sanskriti and Akshita for teaching.
Why are you looking so stressed?
I tried starting a small business. I bought cages for 100 in total and sold them for 120. I think I earned a little profit.
At least learn the formulas before starting a business. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Here you have the selling price of rupees 120 and the cost price of rupees 100. When you subtract 100 from 120, you get 20. So you have made a profit of 20 rupees.
Okay, but then what's my profit percentage?
Here's the profit percentage. Profit percentage is equal to profit upon cost price multiplied by 100. You know that you made a profit of rupees 20 and your cost price is of rupees 100. So 20 upon 100 multiplied by 100 is equal to 20. So your profit percentage is equal to 20%.
Fine, but then I made a loss also.
Oh, what did you do now?
I bought stickers for 80 rupees and sold them for 60.
Don't worry, here's the loss formula. Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. Here you have the cost price of rupees 80 and the selling price of rupees 60. When you subtract 60 from 80, you get 20. So your loss is of 20 rupees. And your loss percentage is equal to loss upon cost price multiplied by 100. Here you have the loss of rupees 20 and cost price of rupees 80. So 20 upon 80 multiplied by 100 is equal to 25%. So your loss percentage is equal to 25%.
So if my selling price is greater than my cost price, I get profit, and if my cost price is greater than my selling price, I get loss. Am I right?
Exactly.
So basically business follows these formulas every day.
And if you will follow these formulas, maybe your business will stop crying. Thank you.
Present here. Today, as we are gathered here to learn, to grow, and to be inspired, I want to begin with a simple yet powerful truth. Change doesn't begin somewhere far away. It begins within ourselves. Change doesn't wait for a perfect time. It begins when we decide to be even 1% better. By remembering that we are not just observers of change, we are the creators of it too, I would like to call the skit team to present a skit on the inspiring theme, The Change Starts From Us.
Horrible, the students have no manners.
Teachers don't teach properly, that's why we don't study.
The campus is dirty, no one clean anything. Everyone here needs to change.
Do you all want to know the truth? You say the school is horrible. Who shouts at the corridor? You. You say the teachers don't teach. Who doesn't even bring some notebook? You. You say the campus is dirty. Who threw that paper a minute ago? You.
But everyone does it.
Exactly. Everyone waits for others to behave so no one behaves properly, and you all are the proud members of so-called others.
We blame people, but we are the people. We blame students, but we are the students. We blame them because we are scared to say no.
Change is not loud. Change is not speech. Change is not a message in assembly. Change is that one moment when we stop blaming others and start correcting ourselves.
Change does not begin from students.
It doesn't begin from teachers.
It doesn't begin from society.
It doesn't begin from them.
It begins from the one person who can control yourself. Thank you. We come towards the end of our assembly. Before we step off this stage, let's think honestly. We often say the school is horrible, students have no manners, no discipline. But who shouts on the corridor and disturbs other classes? You, we, and us. We say the school is not clean, it is very dirty, no one cleans anything. But who throws wrappers and papers here and there? You, we, and us. We say the teachers don't teach properly, but who doesn't even bring some notebook, comes to school without homework, without any attention? You, we, and us. So today, let's make a promise. If we want a better society, a better school, and a better country, the change must start from us. With that thought, I extend my heartfelt gratitude towards our honorable class teacher, whose guidance made this event possible, and each one of you for listening with patience and open minds. On this note, this is class 8 signing off with hearts full of optimism and minds full of positivity. Stay positive, stay confident, and let your positivity shine everywhere you go. Thank you.